Hi guys, my name's Liv, and today I'm going to be discussing the 3 T's: taxes, tariffs, and Trump. However, before I begin the content of the video, I would like to state that some of the opinions or things stated in this video may be left-leaning, as that is my personal opinions. But let's get into the video. Ever since Donald Trump launched his 2024 presidential campaign, he has heavily pushed tariffs as a big part of his campaign platform. However, a lot of people my age, even if you're in a really advanced history class, don't fully understand what tariffs are and how they work. Essentially, what I'm going to go into today is what Trump means for tariffs and what that means for our taxes and the stock market and the future of the American economy. Since being sworn into office, Donald Trump has placed several tariffs on a bunch of countries internationally, including Mexico, Canada, as well as countries that are really far overseas, like China. Donald Trump has implemented a 25% tariff on goods coming in from Canada and Mexico in order to try to urge them to help secure the border and reduce the amount of fentanyl trafficking happening within the United States and the bordering countries. However, you may be thinking to yourself, Liv, I don't know what the hell a tariff is. So I'm gonna explain it to you. So a tariff is essentially a tax put on a good, like a raw material, for example, like cotton, steel, oil, coming in from another country into the United States or whatever country is imposing the tariff. Tariffs have been around for an insane amount of time and have been a large part of international economics, and they can be helpful. They can help bring in revenue to certain countries, and they can help regulate international trade. However, in Donald Trump's case, he has implemented such a high tariff in such a short amount of time that the stock market and other financial things going on in the United States don't know what the hell to do with themselves. Around mid-February, the stock market was reaching some of its record highs, but lowering towards the end of the month and early March, those highs were quickly put to a halt because of the uncertainty regarding Trump's tariffs. Because of the tariffs, the S&P 500 stock dropped to the lowest amount since September 11, 2024. Though this might seem incredibly scary, especially if you have money invested in stocks, stocks tend to fluctuate a lot, and this is a big drop, but it can be expected when there is a market correction going on, especially with a changing presidential administration. But if these tariffs seem to be harming the economy more than help it, why are we doing them? A large agenda that Trump wanted to push was bringing manufacturing back to the United States, meaning sourcing our own raw materials rather than taking them from other countries. Not only that, but Trump has also supported these decisions with a lot of isolationist policies, including trying to withdraw from the WHO and pulling out of the Paris Climate Act. President Trump wants to lower our reliance on foreign trade and goods a lot, which is part of the reason why he says things like drill baby drill, in order to encourage more at-home drilling on US soil rather than getting it from other countries. The tariff is designed to increase the price for those goods coming into the United States. So that way, manufacturers in the United States will want to source directly from American soil rather than look for outside sources. Some people also say that tariffs will help us lower our taxes because we're putting a tariff on another country, meaning they have to pay more. But it's really the manufacturers here in the United States that end up paying more because of the tariff. Especially when tariffs are as heavy and quick as Trump has imposed them, people do not have enough time to react, and that's when finances and stock markets tend to get all wonky. So what does this mean exactly for consumers like me and you? Likely our prices for basic everyday needs like groceries and gas, eggs, it will increase. The Republican hope is that this will start to balance itself out once the market correction goes as planned, but we do not know how long that will take exactly, and it could be a lot longer than consumers were expecting. I also firmly believe that the reason that Trump implanted these tariffs so heavily and so quickly was not for the pure American good and to help the country. It was to prove a point that he was going to bring change, which was a large part of his platform. And once he saw that the tariffs were maybe too heavy and messing with the market too much, he did withdraw back on a few of the tariffs with Canada, and I believe Mexico. However, a lot of these tariffs are still impacting the American economy negatively, and it is uncertain how long it will be until it fully evens out again. Or if it will ever even out again. But that's all for today, and I hope you guys learned something about Trump's tariff policies and what tariffs are in general. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, or want to fact check me, please just comment down below, and I will also have all of the sources that I used when researching in the description, so that way you guys know I'm not lying. I'm fully transparent. But yeah, until next time, bye, stay political.